Pixels is directed by Chris Columbus, the man who brought us the first 2 Home Alone films and the first 2 Harry Potter films. That's sounding pretty good so far. It's starring Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Josh Gad, Michelle Monaghan, and Peter Dinklage. It's the story of aliens that have misinterpreted a signal that we sent them, and they send classic video game characters down to Earth to destroy us. Pac-Man's eating cars, Donkey Kong is slamming things, Tetris is falling out of the sky, Centipede. You guys understand what I'm saying, hopefully. Some of you may not remember those games. I do, because I grew up playing them. This movie was made for me. Look behind me. Those are Nintendo 64 games. A little newer than the Pac-Man games, obviously. I collect retro games. I'm a retro gamer. I love newer games as well, but I also love retro games. There's an NES behind me. You guys get where I'm going with this. This movie was made for me. It's in support of retro gamers taking over the military to help save the world. I mean, this movie was made for me. So the fact that I freaking hated it should really tell you all you need to know. When I watch a movie like Pixels, I should be in heaven. But unfortunately, despite what you may think of Tetris literally destroying a building or Pac-Man going across a street, the movie just doesn't work because at its whole, it's another Adam Sandler movie with virtually no effort put in, terrible, lame jokes that fall flat every second. Kevin James as the President of the United States, I mean, you already lost me at Adam Sandler getting together with Michelle Monaghan. You already pushed that too far. I'm not buying that aspect of the movie. I'm certainly not buying Kevin James as the frickin' President of the United States. And he's doing the exact same thing he does in every Adam Sandler movie. Spills something, or knocks something over, goes, oh, or does something stupid and goes, I'm sorry, like that's all he does. It's old now, guys. It's old, okay? Adam Sandler is so frickin' wealthy now that he can just make any movie ever, and it's like, okay. The saddest part about it is that Sony, the company behind this film, has been publicly outed as not wanting to support Sandler anymore and getting tired of throwing money at him constantly because his movies suck. Josh Gad in this film seems to confuse comedy for screaming at the top of his lungs. Every line out of his mouth is almost always screamed as high-pitched as he can possibly say it, and I think he thinks it's funny. But it wasn't funny at all. The only time I laughed in this movie was from Peter Dinklage. He had one good zinger in there, and I laughed. And he was by far the best part of the movie. He was the bright spot of this film, and by far the most talented person in this film. The movie also continuously reverts back to news stories that the characters are watching on TV, and they're complete with like multiple angle professional camera cuts. It's like they're not even trying. Pixels is a film that relies on the nostalgia of these games, nostalgia that I happen to have. However, it continuously acts like a movie for 11-year-olds who have no idea what any of these games are. So not only does the movie not know what its audience is, it doesn't even know how to cater to its own audience. Its idea of catering to its own audience is having Adam Sandler flip around a CGI green screen environment, hitting barrels with a pixelated hammer because for some reason, they think I will like that because I grew up playing all the Donkey Kong games, but I don't because the story in this film and the characters and the jokes and virtually everything about it simply isn't interesting or investing in the slightest, and the worst part of it is it's just not funny. This is a comedy. It's not funny. It fails in the most important aspect of what comedies are supposed to do, make you laugh. So just because I enjoy the nostalgic aspect of these video games, I can't enjoy this film because the entire story surrounding it is so terrible that I can't bring myself to say that really any part of this movie was enjoyable for me. And this is coming from somebody who really wanted to like this movie. I wanted to love this movie. The idea of this movie is genius, and they dropped the ball on every possible level. Pixels absolutely gets an F. Guys, I'm curious to know, if you're fellow gamers, whether you like new or old better, I'd like to know if you actually found some enjoyment in that aspect of the movie, even though the rest of it kind of deflated, or if you actually just like the movie at all, because I really couldn't watch this movie. I almost left like 4 times, but I sat through the entire thing, and I'm being honest, I almost walked out. I was like, sit down. Sit down. I did it like 4 times, I'm not even kidding. But really quickly, I also want to let you know that my promotion with Crunchyroll is still going on. That's crunchyroll.com/Chris Stuckmann. It's an anime streaming service. I'm giving my viewers 30 days of it for free. If you go to crunchyroll.com/Chris Stuckmann, you can get 1 month of Crunchyroll completely free. Tons of anime shows streaming in HD with no ads, straight from Japan, from anime lovers who created Crunchyroll for fans. And it's such a great service they provide. There's tons of new shows coming out, including including Raka, Gate, Ushio and Tora, and Monster Musume. I may be saying those incorrectly. If you go to crunchyroll.com/Chris Stuckmann, you can get 30 days for free. It's my gift to you guys. I'm trying to find promotions that allow me to give you guys free stuff, and this is one of them. So I hope you guys do enjoy that if you decide to sign up. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Steer clear of pixels. Just don't give them money. It's not necessary. Thank you so much once again, guys. If you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.